Have you ever scrolled through TikTok just minding your business and suddenly keep seeing the same name? That's how I discovered Tamara. If you haven't heard of her, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly why she's all over South African TikTok right now and why a lot of people absolutely hate her. Tamara Ayanda Mzimela, known as Tamara on TikTok, is a content creator who's built her brand by being a big supporter of men. Her content often paints men as victims and women as the problem in relationships. Some of her supporters are really serious, acting like she's leading the Men Deserve Better movement. But of course, not everyone's on board. A lot of women are calling her out, saying she's just trying to get attention by putting them down. One of her most popular videos is the one where she calls out women who expect a man with money while not having a job themselves.
Ngoba uyazi wena ukuthi othandweni iyadingeka imali. Njengoba ungasebenzi nje wena ulindele ungena kuliphi uthando. Ngibuza wena msukuhleka. Uyazi ukuthi othandweni kudingakala imali. Hleli ngizwa ngani ukuthi othandweni nje imali iyadingeka. Wena ke nje awuthathe nje wena uyibuke. Njengoba uwena nje uyintombazana usine noma umbali. Ucabanga ukuthi yiphi relationship ozongena kuyona wena siqu sakho ungenayo imali. Ucansi uzoyifica phambili kubani? Ubonisa lo muntu ozomfica kanazi idingo zakhe. Ngiyabuza.
She questions how they expect the relationship to work, pointing out that if you don't have money, you can't demand a partner who does. The comments were mostly on her side. One person even asked for her bank account, which she actually shared. Another said, this kid should be protected. And someone else joked that they envy Tamara's man because he probably sleeps peacefully at night. And that's just one example. Tamara does not hold back, and her opinions often cause arguments in the comment section. She's made a bunch of controversial statements, like the one where she said a woman's value drops after having kids. Of course, the ladies are not going to take that well. Mothers, feminists, and even some of her own followers were upset. A lot of people felt like she wasn't just sharing an opinion. She was pushing harmful ideas that just make gender inequality and misogyny worse. Honestly, I think saying someone is worth less just because they have kids makes it seem like they're no longer good enough, which is pretty harsh. It also sounds like an easy way to get engagement on a video, because it's something that will obviously make someone angry. But of course, when it comes to dating, having kids does make a difference. Some people don't want to date someone with kids, whether it's because they're not ready for that kind of responsibility or just prefer a different kind of relationship. That means a woman with kids might not have as many options as she did before, but that's not the same as saying she's less of a person or not worthy of love. So yeah, having kids can make dating more difficult, but it doesn't make anyone less valuable. At the end of the day, relationships are about finding the right match, not about ranking people based on their life choices. That's just my opinion. Now, we all know how the internet works. Once you get some attention, people start digging into your life, who you are, your past. And the TikTok private investigators found a lot. Turns out, Tamara used to have a different TikTok account where she was not exactly saying the same things she's saying now. In those old videos, she was doing some of the very things she's now criticizing.
Show me.
Yes, baby.
Indoda mayithi yakuthandaza njani?
So naturally, people called her out for the hypocrisy and started asking what made her change her perspective. Then, apparently, she was involved with a guy who's already in a relationship because some of her TikToks seem to have the same backgrounds as videos from another TikToker, Lindo Bala. Now, this is just gossip, but we all know how fast rumors spread on the internet. The backlash didn't stop there. Some South African women were so upset that they reported Tamara to her employer, T Security Management, over her statements on TikTok. They felt her comments were discriminatory and harassing towards women, and they wanted her employer to be aware of her online conduct. Even with all the noise, Tamara hasn't backed down. She's still posting like nothing's happened, hasn't addressed any of the backlash, and her supporters are still all in, calling her the way and treating her like the new face of empowerment. But here's the question. How long can you build a platform by tearing other people down? Does fame even feel worth it when half the internet's against you? She's found her space and she's sticking to it. Whether or not you agree with her views, there's no denying that she knows how to keep people talking. Tamara's out here saying what a lot of people think but won't say. But is she being authentic or just creating drama for clicks and views? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.